Hi, my name's Karen Davies, and this is the Karen Davies Podcast, episode 23. If there's one thing I've learned in my life, it's that managing your thoughts is the ultimate game changer for life, for business, for relationships. Seriously, it's like having the control panel of your mind right there in your hands. Because here's the truth. If you're not actively taking charge of your thoughts, then they are taking charge of you. And let me tell you, that's a slippery slope to feeling fed up, out of control, and disconnected from the life that you truly desire. Picture this. Every thought you entertain is like a seed you plant in the garden of your mind. And those thoughts, they determine what grows in your life. It's a simple equation. Our thoughts shape our reality. They mould who we are, what we do, and what we can achieve. And they control how we feel. So in the words of Henry Ford, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. But here's the kicker. Most of us let our thoughts run wild on autopilot. And guess what? The default setting tends to be negative. Trust me, I've been there. In my 20s, I had no clue about the power of managing my thoughts. It was like being caught in a whirlwind with thoughts just happening to me, leaving me feeling lost and unfulfilled. Goals? I didn't even know what they were at the time, but let me tell you, all of that changed when I learnt about the tremendous power of managing your thoughts. Nowadays, my conscious mind is on a mission of optimism and productivity. I've got a toolbox full of affirmations, visualizations, and positive thoughts that I use every single day. It's not always smooth sailing though. Random thoughts still pop into my head, and I'm sure you can relate. But here's the deal. I've made a pact with myself to be prescriptive and accurate about what thoughts I allow into my mind. Negativity and self-doubt? I don't have room for them, and neither should you. So, my friend, get ready to buckle up and join me on this journey of mastering the steering wheel of your mind, your thoughts. You wouldn't get into a car and let go of the wheel, would you? Of course not. Well, our thoughts are the steering wheel of our mind, and it's time to grab hold and take control. This means looking at strategies, techniques, and mindset hacks to unleash your true potential and create a life that aligns with your dreams. Managing your thoughts is the ultimate superpower. Now let's dive deeper into the power of managing your thoughts. It's not about suppressing or ignoring negative emotions. It's about acknowledging them and consciously choosing how to respond. When a negative thought arises, pause for a moment and ask yourself, is this thought serving me? Is it aligned with the person I want to be? If not, gently replace it with a more empowering thought. By consistently practicing this, you're reprogramming your mind to focus on what uplifts and inspires you. And there is always evidence of what is possible if you just look for it. Let me give you some examples. Negative thought number 1. I'm not good enough to succeed in my career. I think we've all had this thought at one time or another. I don't know about you, but I've seen dozens of people who have succeeded in their careers that they seemingly had no right being in. They had no formal qualifications for. Take our lovely parliamentary ministers, for example. British MPs get the equivalent of 170,000 Australian dollars a year, whilst their Australian counterparts get 211,000 a year. And what qualifications do you need to do a job that pays more than double the average salary in each country? None. Absolutely zero. In fact, you can be a bumbling idiot, get stuck upside down on a zip line in the middle of a work event, have been proven guilty in a court of law that your actions for work were unlawful, held illegal parties in the middle of lockdown, made racist comments, and you can still be allowed to run the country. Not mentioning any names, Boris Johnson. Or you could truly be the slowest in your class at an event, yet still come out with a gold medal, a la Stephen Bradbury. For those who don't know, Stephen Bradbury is a former Australian speed skater who is best known for his unexpected gold medal win at the 2002 Winter Olympics, which was considered one of the most surprising and memorable moments in Olympic history. During the final race, Bradbury was in last place from the very start and appeared to have little chance of winning. However, the other competitors were involved in a collision that caused them to crash. Yet Bradbury managed to stay on his feet and avoid the crash, probably thanks to being so far behind, crossing the finish line and winning the gold medal. His victory was often described as a result of luck and timing, as he was trailing significantly behind the other skaters before the crash occurred. Stephen Bradbury's gold medal win became a symbol of perseverance and the idea that in sports, as in life, unexpected opportunities can lead to success. His story is often cited as an example of doing a Bradbury, referring to a situation where a competitor wins through a combination of strategy and fortunate circumstances. So the next time you have that negative thought of, I'm not good enough to succeed in my career, I want you to remember these examples and then try replacing that thought with this empowering thought. I've got what it takes to thrive in my chosen career. I'm able to possess the skills, knowledge, and determination necessary to excel and accomplish my goals. I will continue to learn and to grow and to seize opportunities that come my way. Negative thought number 2. I always mess up and fail at everything I attempt. Well, of course we mess up and fail sometimes. That's what life's all about. If we didn't fail, then we wouldn't learn. J.K. Rowling, the author of the immensely popular Harry Potter series, faced more than 12 rejections from publishers over the course of 7 years before one finally accepted her manuscript. Rowling overcame financial struggles and personal challenges to become one of the most successful authors in the world with a net worth of over $1 billion. In 1985, Steve Jobs was sacked as co-founder of Apple. Jobs later described his departure from Apple as a public failure and a devastating experience. However, he also used it as an opportunity for personal growth and reflection. Jobs later returned to Apple in 1997 and played a pivotal role in the company's transformation into one of the world's leading technology innovators, creating products like the iPhone and the iPad. Walt Disney's first animation studio went bankrupt, and he faced multiple setbacks and failures in the early years of his career. Yet he persisted in his dream of creating a successful animated film, eventually leading to the creation of iconic characters like Mickey Mouse and the founding of the Disney Empire. With great failure comes great learnings and the chance for an even greater comeback. Try replacing negative thoughts of failure with the following thought. Past setbacks do not define my future. I view failures as valuable stepping stones on the path to success. Each perceived failure brings me one step closer to success. I am resilient and determined to overcome challenges, learn from my experiences, and achieve greatness. With each failure, I get better, learn more, and move closer to my ultimate goals. Another effective tool in managing your thoughts is the use of affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself to reinforce empowering beliefs. Similar to replacing your negative thoughts, only with affirmations they are proactive. We don't wait until we have a negative thought. Affirmations are something that can be done on a daily basis as part of your daily routines and rituals. For example, if you're working towards a goal, then you might say, I am worthy of success and fully capable of achieving my goals. By repeating affirmations daily, you're reprogramming your subconscious mind and instilling a sense of confidence and self-belief. Another powerful technique to help you manage your thoughts is visualization. Try this. Close your eyes and vividly imagine yourself already living your desired life. See the details, feel the emotions, and experience the joy and fulfillment. Visualizing your goals activates the creative power of your mind and aligns your thoughts with your aspirations. It creates a mental blueprint that guides your actions and decisions, propelling you towards the life you envision. Visualization can take just a few seconds or a few minutes. It's entirely up to you. Remember, our thoughts create our reality. The external circumstances may not always be under our control, but our perception and our response to them are within our power. By managing our thoughts, we're shaping the lens through which we view the world. We can choose to see challenges as opportunities for growth, setbacks as lessons, and success as an inevitable outcome of our focused mindset. Now, you might be thinking, but what about those days when my mind feels like a runaway train? How can I regain control? The key is to cultivate mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and aware of your thoughts and emotions without judgment. It's about observing our thoughts as they arise, acknowledging them, and then consciously choosing how to respond. When you find your mind racing with worries or negative thoughts, take a few deep breaths and bring your attention back to the present moment. Focus on your breath, the sensations in your body, or the sights and sounds around you. This is a simple act of grounding yourself in the present, and it can help calm the whirlwind of thoughts and bring you back to a place of clarity and control. Journaling is another effective way to manage our thoughts. I personally like to take a few minutes each day to write down my thoughts, feelings, and reflections. This practice allows me to gain insights into my patterns of thinking and identify any reoccurring negative thoughts or limiting beliefs. By bringing these thoughts to light, I can consciously challenge and reframe them, replacing them with more positive and empowering perspectives. You don't need any fancy tools to get started with journaling, just some paper and a pen. You can also choose to do it on your computer or your phone, but I personally find that connecting my hand with a pen and paper slows me down and gets me to consciously reflect on my thoughts and actions. Another essential tool for managing your thoughts is choosing your environment. And that means being intentional about the information you consume and about the people you spend time with. Personally, I seek out uplifting, inspirational content, whether it's books, podcasts, or motivational speeches. I also consciously avoid news articles or negative stories. I surround myself with individuals who uplift and support me, and I distance myself from those who I know bring negativity into my life. Remember, our environment plays a significant role in shaping our thoughts, so choose wisely. Time is currency, and we should be careful how we spend it. As you continue to manage your thoughts, you'll notice a shift in your mindset and overall well-being. You'll find yourself becoming more resilient, optimistic, and proactive in pursuing your goals. Challenges will be seen as stepping stones rather than obstacles. Your inner dialogue will be filled with self-compassion and encouragement, empowering you to overcome setbacks and keep moving forward. So, my friend, I encourage you to take charge of your thoughts and embrace the power of managing your mindset. Remember, you are the author of your thoughts, and by consciously shaping them, you become the architect of your life and the engineer of your dreams. Make it a daily practice to watch as your thoughts pave the way to a brighter, more fulfilling future. Choose empowering thoughts and create a life that aligns with your deepest desires and aspirations, and continue to cultivate your mind, for it holds the key to unlocking limitless potential. Thanks for listening. If you enjoy listening to this podcast, come and check out my website, KarenDaviesCoaching.com. There's plenty of resources, tips and downloads, as well as the opportunity to work with me.